Hello everyone, how are you? Here you know what happened on WWE SmackDown and main event for March the 17th, 2023. On main event this week, we had Akira Tozawa took on NXT's Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes' tag team partner. Really good back and forth, action-packed matchup. Tozawa had a running knee, hit that top rope elbow smash to the face, knocking down Trick Williams. He went to do like a hurricanrana. He messed up. It was sloppy looking, but he made it up, folks, with a nice picture perfect Shining Wizard. Almost won the match, but Trick Williams kicked out. Then Trick Williams on the ground did a handstand side kick. That was awesome. Then he had a running neck breaker on Tozawa. Some rapid fire shots in the corner. Tozawa started fighting out of the corner, knocked him down. Won the match, the top rope swanton drop. So I'm happy Akira Tozawa won that match. On match on main event was Prime Alexander with Shelton Benjamin MVP in his corner. Took on a newcomer that's just been signed to NXT called Dante. I don't know what make of him yet. I know he's actually do the claw gesture a lot. I noticed that during the match. Cedric Alexander just played around with him, like have him on the ground, run around on his back, pink brush him in the back of the head, stuff like that. Start working on his arm. Like a underarm DDT, stuff like that. Dante had enough. Jumped up, hit a back break on Cedric Alexander. Sorry, a neck breaker. Then he delivered some rapid fire kidney shots in the corner. That was cool. Then drop kicked him. Basically, Dante didn't really do any weird, cool, impressive moves that excited me. Cedric Alexander had enough of this, hit the lumbar check for the 1-2-3 to pick up the win. Now on SmackDown. I'm happy how SmackDown has 4 matches. I like that, because that's like 2 matches an hour. And you got enough time for segments, in-ring promos, backstage stuff going on, stuff like that. Where Raw has 3 hours, and you got like 7-8 matches. And segments. Like, they should knock it down to like 6 matches with segments, like even it up. So on SmackDown, we have a qualifying match. I was like, okay, what's this match for? You had Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez took on the team of Emma and Tegan Nox. I am confused here. Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez, one week they're fighting each other, the next week they're partners, the other week they're on opposite teams. It's like they don't know what to do with them. Like, are they going to be a tag team? Are they going to be fighting each other again or what, right? The winner of this team will go on to face 3 more teams that will qualify at WrestleMania Fatal 4-Way. I guess it's for a number 1 contendership or something, because they haven't already announced that. It's been leaked online that the Raw's man side is in SmackDown is going to be the Viking Raiders, Braun Strowman, Ricochet, the Street Profits, and the Alpha Academy. They're going to qualify. That's already been leaked. But the winners was not leaked. This was a good match. I enjoyed it from start to finish. Liv Morgan got in. She tackled Tegan Nox. They were fighting each other. Tegan Nox, Irish whipped into the corner. And they had a running cannonball in the corner. That was cool to see. Emma got in, started working on Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan got away. Tagged up Raquel Gonzalez, who came in, did her 6 moves of doom. Then hit the one-arm powerbomb. But when she delivered that one-arm powerbomb, Liv Morgan tagged herself in. Then hit the running Oblivion for the 1-2-3. So they qualified to go to the show, WrestleMania. And it's not big confirmed what night, what matches are going to be on. Like, I assume one tag team's going to be one night and the other tag team will be the other night. I am curious, because Ronda Rousey, again, is in trouble backstage. Again, apparently she's not going to have the match she wanted at WrestleMania, which was supposed to be her and Shayna Baszler facing Damage Control for the tag team titles, but Damage Control is only in a match with Bayley against Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky Lynch. So I guess now maybe they're adding to the Fatal 4-Way. It's like a number 1 contenders match or something. But anyways, Ronda Rousey isn't happy that her WrestleMania match has changed again. So if they do qualify, the only other winner on the roster is Natalya and Selena Vega and Charlotte Flair. She's already facing Rhea Ripley. So I assume there's going to be some people from Monday Night Raw to fill in the gaps there. Judgment Day. Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley took on Santos Escobar and Selena Vega in a mixed tag match. Again, Santos Escobar was helping out Rey Mysterio because Rey Mysterio again refuses to face Dominic in a match. Fast match. Selena Vega did a DDT on Dominic. Did a Hurricane on him. At one point, Santos and Dominic are fighting on the top rope. Rhea Ripley powerbombed him off the top rope. She basically sacrificed poor Dominic for that move. Selena Vega got in. Rhea Ripley just drilled her ass with a whiptide for the 1-2-3 for the fast win. I noticed they do this when it's close to draft night, which will always happen at WrestleMania. They call it Superstar Shake-Up, where they shake up the roster. So they always put people like that. So you always see them in a Raw and SmackDown, vice versa. See how the fans interact with them. Well, let me tell you, folks, Judgment Day got a huge response for the past 2 weeks they've been on. So the past 3 weeks they've been on SmackDown. So either show they're going to end up on, they're going to be doing really good. Same as LA Knight, he wrestled Monday Night Raw, got a huge response. Same as he did on SmackDown, he faced Xavier Woods. Before I get into that match, like the mix up the talent, which I like. So I am curious to see where the talent's going to go with the upcoming draft after WrestleMania. So, LA Knight took on Xavier Woods. Before this match started, they announced Kofi Kingston underwent successful ankle surgery. He's going to be out for a long time. He's probably going to miss the rest of the year, they said. That's unfortunate because I'm a big fan of Kofi Kingston. So I guess Xavier Woods by himself. So maybe this would be the time, like the shining light through all this injury stuff, is for Xavier Woods to finally get a singles push. Maybe that's when they decide to finally do it. Very good match between Xavier Woods and LA Knight. LA Knight Irish whipped him to the corner, hit a jump up neck breaker. Xavier Woods ran at him. LA Knight slid out of the way. Woods went for a German suplex. LA Knight dodged that, knocked him down. Xavier Woods quickly won the match from inside cradle for the 1-2-3, but it was a good fast-paced matchup. Now, the main event on SmackDown was Drew McIntyre against Sheamus. The winner would face Walter at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship. Great main event. Sheamus took a lot of chops for Drew McIntyre, folks. Like, I don't know how many chops he took, but he just drilled McIntyre with an Irish Curse backbreaker. McIntyre quickly answered back with a superplex off the top rope. McIntyre delivered 10 beats of Bowie to Sheamus. That pissed off Sheamus. When as McIntyre went for the Claymore kick, Sheamus just smoked him in the face with a jump-up knee. Sheamus, after hitting a series of clotheslines and back body drops, fired up for the Bro kick, but he was taking way too long. McIntyre dodged the Claymore kick, hit a neck breaker for the 2.5 count. Both guys decided to go for the finishers at the same time. They collided in the ring. They fell down. Then, this is the confusing part. Last week, Walter said he did not want to face both of them. He wanted to face someone. So he got in the ring of Imperium, as the referee was counting to the 10 count, was going to be a draw. And then Imperium attacked Sheamus and McIntyre. So now it's a triple threat match at WrestleMania between Walter, Sheamus, McIntyre. So I'm kind of confused there because Walter, like I said, didn't want to face both of them. He only wanted to face one. They didn't want to face none of them. It made no sense there. That's the only thing I didn't like. Did enjoy the episode of SmackDown and main event this week. Again, Rey Mysterio declined the challenge to Dominic. Then they teased that LA Knight still wants a match at WrestleMania. He badmouthed Rey Mysterio backstage. Rey Mysterio shoved him into some equipment stuff. So next week on SmackDown, they're going to face off one-on-one. Bray Wyatt is now been confirmed. They don't know if he's going to make it to WrestleMania. Something personal came up in his life. He's asked for time off. They granted it to him. He's saying hopefully he'd be in okay spirits and that, in shape to come back to WrestleMania. Bobby Lashley's like, well, who am I going to be facing? So now the rumor is maybe it's going to be Bobby Lashley versus LA Knight, possibly as a backup in case Bray Wyatt doesn't feel comfortable coming back yet. I don't know what the personal crisis has happened in his life outside WWE, but he quickly asked for time off, and WWE Triple H granted it to him. So it must be something major, right? There you have it, folks. That's the only match announced for next week is Rey Mysterio versus LA Knight. In a women's qualifying match, they didn't announce who the 4 winners are. They're all question marks on the screen, which I like. What the excitement is of which 2 teams are going to be put together there. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.